What's going on, YouTube? It's been a minute since y'all have seen me, and that's been by design. And I don't mean to abandon y'all. I've been working in my business. That's all, taking care of my family and doing what I need to do to make it to the next year. You understand? Um, but since I haven't showed my face in a while, I just came to let y'all know that everything is still good. I'm actually fully loaded right now, going to store my trailer for a load for delivery tomorrow. And yeah, like I said, I'm still moving freight out here, and things are looking good. But what y'all don't know about me is, where I come from, or pretty much anything at all, aside from the fact that I run a trucking company. So I'll just tell y'all a little bit about me, a little bit of background information on me, and how I ended up where I am today. So my story is kind of no different from everyone else's who's started a new venture into trucking. And the bottom line is I wanted to be my own boss. Like I said, my story is no different than anyone else. I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to manage my own financial affairs, incoming and outgoing. So that's how I got here. That's how I got into business, period. So wanting to be my own boss gave me the thought to, just start looking for things that I could do. And I came across trucking first, trucking in general. And then as I got more into my research on trucking, it narrowed down to Hotshot trucking, and which narrowed down even more to hauling automobiles specifically. So that's how I ended up where I am. I worked in EMS and fire service for 5 years prior to this, and for a few years I was in an active duty Army service member prior to that. So for the past 10 plus years, I've been in professions that pretty much require a pretty strict lifestyle in terms of having control of your schedule. The Army, if anyone who's been in the Army, active duty especially, knows that you don't really have any as much say so over where you're going or what you do on a day-to-day basis, and when you have to get up and go. And same with fire and EMS. Whenever duty calls, that's when you have to go. So I wanted a more relaxed profession where I could just chill. I could, do my own thing. I could be more hands-on in how the operations ran, and, things like that. So that's how I ended up here. It wasn't easy getting here. It did take a lot of time, a lot of planning, strategic planning, especially from leaving such a good profession in the first place to roll over into doing my own thing. Risky for sure, but the benefits were rewarding on the other side. I sleep better at night. I feel better in the mornings when I wake up, just knowing that I've accomplished something that I've been wanting to do pretty much my whole life. This is not my first business. This is about my fourth business. This is my second successful business. So I am proud of that. My company is generating revenue. It's generating profits on a day-to-day basis, and I'm proud of it. And if y'all in the same situation, if your trucking company is doing good or even bad at the moment, but you're still out here thriving, you should be proud of that. The fact that you had the courage to take the risk, because everybody don't have the courage to take the risk to get out here and do what we do every day as truckers or as business owners. I'm more so big on the business side. I'm not too into I'm into the trucking because that's my business and I have to know about it, but I'm a business person. I'm all about numbers. Does it generate numbers? Does it make sense? Does it fulfill me wholly? financially, mentally, the whole 9 yards. Does it work for my family? And all of this does all of that. It fulfills me wholly, financially, mentally. My family is good, from this venture. I actually see them more now doing what I do than I have ever before in any of my other professions. So that's another plus. But on the flip side, everyone's trucking business doesn't operate in that aspect. They're not home every night. I run local routes primarily, where I'm home every single night in my bed next to my wife. So, and I set my business up that way. I got out, I met people, I network, just the whole 9 yards. And it didn't start off that way. I'm just getting to that point after being out here for a split second, because I hadn't been out here long. I've been hauling under my own authority for 9 months now. I've had some ups and I've had some downs. If you've watched some of my previous videos, I've had downs where my truck has gone down on me on the road. I've had to purchase new equipment just to keep my trucking business, in business. Just things like that. So, just the small errors, from flats on the road to cars canceling to the whole 9 yards, traffic jams. I've ran into a lot of problems that you can run into in the trucking business in these 9 months that I've been running under my own authority. So I'm not here to say that I'm just a seasoned veteran in this, but I have figured out enough about the business to know how to make it work, as long as I'm putting in the effort to make it do so. So I am married, children, if you all didn't know that. So that was another thing. Let's see, how can I word this? Not a thing, but that was another weight on my shoulder rolling over into this business, because I have a family to feed. I have a house to pay for and a whole lifestyle to sustain. So leaving a job to venture out on something sketchy is sketchy within itself. So you got to have the courage to be able to do these type of things. And if it doesn't work, you got to have the courage to either figure out a way to make it work, or figure out a way to make it work. I mean, that's the only thing that's going to make it work, is to make it work. Figure out what you're doing wrong, or what you did wrong, and what you can do better to make it make more sense. Because I've done some things in this business that didn't make sense, financially or logically. But that was just through not having any experience in the business or any knowledge of the business, and no one I can call up and say, hey, how do you do this? Or hey, how do you do that? I've met people in the through doing the business that I can call and ask questions now, but prior to that, I didn't have anyone. I relied solely on YouTube and books, and like I said, fortunately, I'm one of the guys that it worked out for. So I'm very thankful. All praise to the Most High for that, But yeah, I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I just wanted to let y'all know a little bit about me, where I came from, what I did before this, and how I got into this, and that we are still here and things are looking real good. I got some plans for the future. I don't want to spill them just yet, but y'all gonna see them, and they real good plans. I don't want to talk about them, because I don't need anyone's input, because I know it's a damn good plan, and we about to push forward with it. And y'all gonna see me drop out real soon. So y'all just keep looking out for me. Thank y'all for the support. I thank for everyone who's subscribed to my channel, who's liked the video, who's watched the video, who's commented on the video. I thank you. I appreciate you, whether it was good energy or bad energy. I still appreciate you. All right, y'all. Done with Vetway, and I'm out of here.